I'm Jacob Ochoa. I'm the operations manager for Team Wilson at SERVPRO of Cypress. So I see the day-to-day operations. I get the schedule going, get the crew started for the day, make sure our quality is up to par with the Team Wilson standards as well as my standards, and just really support the crews in their day-to-day as well. So I was working with another restoration company. I got a message on LinkedIn from Leo, who works in HR. Wasn't really looking for work at the time, but I knew that my last company was not doing so well. Didn't entertain it at the beginning, and a couple weeks went by and I reached back out to Leo and he jumped on the process, and the rest is history. So I came from commercial only, which was great. I love commercial work. I love large loss. But coming into the SERVPRO world and getting into residential work as well really has helped my nature of wanting to help people. I get to see more reward out of helping individuals, these homeowners that are going through probably one of the worst days of their lives, a little more so than that standard day-to-day commercial work that I'm used to. The biggest thing with Team Wilson is the backing that we have, and every employee within Team Wilson has the backing from, it could be a crew chief all the way up to the ownership. Everybody has a sense of support, and that's huge. When you go home every day, you feel supported. You have a good staff around you that's also supported, and that's really the prime reason why I ended up at Team Wilson. I did a lot of research, and this is where I love to be. So SERVPRO in general is a great company to work for, and then you add the Team Wilson factor into it, and it changes things exponentially. The potential for growth is there 100%. Team Wilson is doing great things, growing their franchises, growing their staff. If you're driven and you want to learn and you want to grow, this is absolutely the place to do it. It's a huge, not only marketing, a way to market, but it really helps us look at what other people are doing in the industry, and for those to look at us and say, wow, they're killing it. They're doing a really good job, and this is why they're doing great. I really like to share stories about our crews doing the thing they do every day and being really successful at it. But it's a great way to communicate with other franchises within the SERVPRO name as well, and who knows, we might get some referrals off of that, some local work that some of these other SERVPRO franchises are getting, and that's important to me. I thought it would be at least interesting to have the conversation. I hadn't really put too much thought into where I would end up after leaving my old company. But the SERVPRO name came up and is a name that speaks for itself. And so I definitely wanted to entertain that conversation with him. Not necessarily one person. The SERVPRO has a different way of doing things that is a little bit of a learning curve. I've learned something from all the existing employees we've had here, and my leadership as well. So I've learned stuff from Guillermo, Jackie, Jared, my PM staff that was here before I started, our crew chiefs, technicians, and then going up the list with leadership. I've learned something from just about everybody I work with. Develops me by allowing me to learn every day. I mean, I'm still fairly new in the industry. I'm still learning every day, like all of us should. And it goes back to that support. I have that support to train whenever I want, just like I train with the crew every Wednesday. We have a lot of lessons to learn. We're growing here in Cypress, and that support comes back around to my personal growth as well.